It's about that time, Coach.
Yes, it is.
What can you say about the start of the season, and what have you seen out of your guys so far in practice?
Well, I mean, we just had a lot of new faces in. We had lost so many seniors from last year, so starters, especially on the offensive side. We lost 8 senior starters on offense, so it's been just trying to bring some of the guys that are next in line, getting them up to speed. And it's been a little. Sometimes it's been some good and some bad, but you know what? We feel very comfortable with what we got, and we're excited to get the season going.
So what have you seen as far as your strengths, or what will be some of the signatures of the team this year?
Well, I mean, we're always we always are big on into trying to control the game with our running game, which our opponent tonight, Hart County, they do the same thing. We're a wing T team. Now we think we're a little pretty diverse. We got a quarterback that's really not your prototypical wing T quarterback. So we think that we'll be able to throw the ball a little bit and offer play action and stuff like that. So we're excited about that. It's just going to have to get this first game and then just kind of fill ourselves out and determine just see where the pieces fit in and just go from there.
Okay, speaking of going from there, today is kind of a non-traditional football day.
Right.
With it being a Saturday afternoon, and you're on the road or at a neutral,
Right.
in a neutral situation. What can you say about how that plays a factor into a game?
It's one thing about it is I think when you're in high school, of course, there's nothing like the Friday night aspect of it. But for us, it is a little bit. We've never played in a bowl game. I guess we did. We played in one before, but anyway. So this will probably be our first time playing in a Saturday bowl. But I'll tell you one thing about it, it's just a different experience and something I wanted the kids to experience. We're playing a great opponent. They're doing this bowl upright, and they're making it a big deal and about the kids and everything like that. So we're excited about that. But you're right, it is because the kids are a little bit out of their routine. Usually it's Friday, they're in school, it's after school, and then they get ready for the game and move on from there. So it's just it is curious to see how the kids. I told them yesterday after practice. I said, hey, don't sleep in till noon. I said, try to stay on a normal routine as close as you can. So plus you worry about this time of the year. At this time of day, kicking off at 5:30, you worry about the heat because it's August 19th, and you never know what you're going to get in. But I think we're going to have a nice day and should kick off as scheduled. So
It is a little warm out here. Well, talk a little bit about your pieces and some of the guys that you got on your team.
Well, we have Kellen, Marksbury. He's a senior. He's produced a lot for us as a sophomore and junior year. He's our only skill position player that has produced on the varsity level. We graduated about 5 or 6 of those guys last year, so he's the one guy that has actually produced on Friday. So we've got some other guys that we have confidence in, but those guys this will be their first varsity exposure in a prime time role. They've went in for a few plays here and there, and then outside of that we have Nick Stowe, who is our Mike linebacker, and he had 155 tackles last year. So he's a 3-year starter there. So that's another key piece that we got back. So we got Keenan Carnes is another linebacker we got back. Kellen plays in the secondary. Ethan Hampton's a returning starter. Jacob Lanson on the defensive line. So we've got 5 or 6 starters back on defense, and our kicker's back, Kyle Brentzel. So that's another key piece that he's kicked on Friday nights and executed the extra points and field goals. So we've got some pieces back. It's just we got to get them all. We got to get them all blended together and see what we got. But we're very confident. We feel like that. We've got a program established. We have a culture, and we play a certain way, and our kids buy into the way we play. We're a big believer in playing defense. We always think we play really good defense. We put a lot of time in it. Our kids play hard, just as Hart County does. So, but it's try not to turn the ball over. All the coach speak that you can come up with. That's who we are. So.